Gritty on the beat.
Okay, so from this point on, we always come and giving. Always the one and never the do. Okay, let's get into this. Cosmo Talk. Cosmo Talk, make your curls go pop. Nails on give it in the face on yop. Cosmo Talk, make your curls go pop. Nails on give it in the face on yop. Cosmo Talk, make your curls go pop. Nails on give it in the face on yop. Cosmo Talk, make your curls go pop. Nails on give it in the face on yop. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though. Always the one and never the do. Always the one and never the do. Cosmo Talk.
What's up, y'all, and welcome to Cosmo Talk. I'm Desiree. Of course, y'all know y'all can find Cosmo Talk on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, just about any and everything. Make sure y'all go on YouTube and click the subscribe button. Yeah, what's up, y'all? So we got Kay in the building today. You want to go by Kay? You want to?
I can okay.
Kay? Okay. We got Kay in the building today, and she is a teacher. And we want to get some insight today because the kids is going back to school and stuff. So we want to give y'all some little insight what she is, because she's the expert in this category. So I just want her to give us some tips and tricks and techniques on how we can keep our baby's appearance up throughout the school year, and I don't know, whatever she feel is necessary to give us that we need to know too as parents. So yeah, let's give it up for Kay.
I love it. Well, so first off, before we get into the hygiene and grooming, breakfast is really, really important because the babies come hungry, and if they hungry, they're not gonna focus. So that's number one.
Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm sorry. So the topic, y'all, is: does grooming your child or children before school affect their academic performance? By grooming, meaning activities of daily living, your hair, brushing your hair, washing your face, brushing your teeth, making sure you bathe and your appearance is appropriate. So yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So yeah, appearance, I think you made a good point on that, because I think it does matter, because the kids, if they're worried about what they look like, clothes, right, hair, if they don't have the basic essentials, and I know sometimes homes, it depends on the home, I guess. It does definitely disrupt their flow, if you will. So they'll come to class sometimes frustrated or kind of just feeling out of whack because they don't feel their best, because they don't look their best, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So I think as parents, and just teaching your kids responsibilities of taking care of themselves, hygiene, like as you said, brushing their hair, brushing their teeth, teaching them how to clean themselves properly, and all those great things. And that also goes into self-care. So I think that's something very important, to teach kids self-care at a young age and how to take care of themselves and to keep those habits going when they're older.
Okay. So what grade do you teach?
So right now I have second grade.
Okay. What grade did you have last year? How long have you been teaching?
Oh, this is year 4 for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. That went so fast.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, my God.
Second grade these last 2 years. Before that, it was kindergarten.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you elementary.
Mm-hmm.
Elementary. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you see like a lot of pressure, like even with elementary kids, as far as they upkeep and stuff like that?
Yes. I am so glad you said that, because my other thought was exactly going into that. It's a lot of comparison. Like you said, a lot of peer pressure, not only from their classmates and their peers, but also from, we have these kids, they have a lot different from what we had growing up. We didn't have a lot of social media and internet and TikTok and all that. But these kids, they're faced with that. So sometimes comparing themselves to classmates, comparing themselves to who they're seeing, you know, influencers, you know, YouTubers, and all these people they look up to. It's really hard sometimes because when they come from a home where they don't have those essentials and those things to, you know, make themselves look how they want to look, they feel bad or they feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes that's a struggle, and just, you know, keeping those things up. I don't know, just comparing themselves. That sometimes becomes a struggle for kids, and I feel like kids shouldn't have to deal with those kind of things at this age.
Yeah, and it's like kids' minds are so different from when we came
Ooh,
up.
yes.
We just went to school to play
Yes, Lord.
and meet up with our friends.
No, for real.
We couldn't wait till lunchtime. We couldn't wait to go outside and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's like school is just so based upon what you look like all
Yes.
day long.
Yes.
Like, it don't make no sense. And it's like at a young age. At a young age, it's about what you got on.
Yes.
So do your school have uniform, or is it like you can wear whatever you want to wear?
So they do have uniforms, but again, I guess because of the demographic of kids we serve, they're not so strict, because they do understand some kids may not be able to afford it. But they do have uniforms. They can either wear like plaid top, you know, khakis or pants, or we have like our school t-shirts. They can wear that with like some jeans if they don't, you know, have the uniform.
Do you really think uniform matter as far as like it make kids less bullyish, and because everybody have on the same thing, do it make them less, you know, less about appearance, and you just, as long as you got your hair at least in a ponytail, and you like, y'all kind of got the same thing going, so it's kind of like, it's not like what you wearing today, or it's not that much pressure. Do that make a difference, or it really don't?
I feel like this age,
Kids is just cruel, period.
they're cruel, definitely. They're honest. But I think at this age they kind of can get away with it, because even though kids do know name brands, but it's not that bad until they get a little older, and that's when they're like, oh, you wore them pants last week and yesterday, why you got them on again, you know? But this age they notice, but they don't notice. So I think it's definitely I think it gets worse as they get older. But I think with these kids, they do pretty well. I think they more so on hair and, you know, keeping up with the little toys and gadgets is more what they more focused on.
So, okay, speaking of, you got different ethnicities in your class and around your school building.
Yeah.
So, do you find any black girls that look at other ethnicities like, your hair look cuter than mine, or it's straighter than mine, or it's like, do you have that in your classroom, or it's like pretty much your bunch of kids is kind of chill and just cool and play, and they can get along without all the extra?
So at this school, it's mainly African American. I had one boy who was mixed, but the other school was Arabic. But this school, we had a Sally among black girls. It was like, you know, the whole light skin, dark skin, how they used to do us at our age. And I had this one little girl, so sweet, but she felt that she wasn't pretty, and one of the comments she made to me was, they like so and so because she's lighter, she has pretty hair, and all the boys like her, but they don't like me.
And that's what's crazy, because you used to get caught a burnt biscuit or whatever you was caught in school, but later down through the line, when you get older and you in high school and you then graduated and all that, the dark skins is what's in, and it just be like,
I love it.
That is crazy. It really is crazy. I do remember, like, I never really had that problem, but because I really didn't care. I wasn't big on that, and I wasn't the kind, I was to myself in school, so I wasn't really the kind. I got enough attention at home being the pastor's kid. I was over the, I don't need to be, and I get enough attention at home. I can sit down at my desk and be quiet, and I'm good. But now it's just ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. Like, I don't know. Speaking of the boy, Dason, that's my 6-year-old, the middle child. He comes home because he go to school with different ethnicities and stuff. So, you know, our hair, our hair don't wrap and all that. You know, the little boys, you know, the Caucasian boys and the Arabics, they got this haircut. You know how their hair be cut around and it flow or whatever.
Yeah.
They said, come on, talking about, I want that kind of haircut, baby.
No.
Your hair don't grow like that.
Yeah, no.
That's not what you made of.
Yep.
You need a nice low cut
Yeah.
and you gonna be all right. But it just be crazy, like how, and that's the majority, like Dason is probably like, I don't even think it's, he is the only African-American student in his classroom.
And even
Everybody else is,
yeah.
so I get why you talking like that, because everybody hair is the same. Every boy haircut, they pretty much got the same haircut, and it's
Yeah.
flowy and it's do all that. But baby, nope, you look good just the way you is.
Yep.
You lined up nice and crispy.
Yep.
You look good.
Yep.
You look good. Ain't no reason to want that kind of haircut. They gonna try to get the same kind of haircut in a minute that you got.
And that's
Just wait on it.
I've never heard it from like a, and that's I figured it happens among all kids, but I never heard like a boy talk about it. So it's good to hear that perspective, because you always hear it through like girls. But that's crazy. But like, I'm glad that you gave him back that confidence, and you look good the way you are. You don't have to change who you are, and that's like really, really important, and something I really definitely try to pour into our kids. And I know you pour it into your babies, but it's crazy.
It is like the school. Okay, transparent moment. Since I'm on Dason anyway, transparent moment. Dason was going to this school or whatever, and he said that one of the boys said that his skin looked funny. Now the little boy, you know, he a Caucasian or whatever. This is why they went to another school anyways, because they was so racist. I was just like, come on y'all, it's 2022. Are y'all serious?
Yep.
I don't feel, I am the kind of parent that's going to call the teacher. Let my kids say anything. I'm calling the teacher. I'm calling the principal. I'm calling the superintendent. I emailed the superintendent. I go to the extreme about mines, because I don't play them kind of games. I don't teach my kids to be racist to anybody. We don't even have them type of conversations at home. Like, but anyways, he said that the boy said that his skin looked funny, and he was crushed about this. Okay, like when I say crushed, he was crushed. At this point, he was making notes. I was finding notes in his book bag, like I hate you notes and all type of stuff. Now I don't know if this was to the boy or if he was writing that to himself. But in my mind, I'm like, oh hell no. Okay.
Yeah.
I took him out of school for about 2 weeks. I didn't give a damn. Don't call my phone. I'm taking my son out of school for about 2 weeks, and after that, I want a meeting with y'all, because I just felt like I have to build his self-esteem.
Yes.
Like I couldn't, like that killed me, because you're 5. He was 5 at this point. You're in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Why are y'all only supposed to know to play?
Yeah.
I don't even know why y'all in school talking about this type of stuff.
Right.
Like, that is crazy to me. Like, I seen white people, Caucasian people when I was coming up, but I never looked at them funny. Like, it's just weird. But anyways,
yeah.
I had to encourage my baby that his skin is not, your skin is beautiful. You better lotion that skin up. You better get that, boy, that nice chocolate skin you got. I literally had to build up his self-esteem, because you can do all the stuff that you can do, but when the baby is in school, I'm not there with him. So I have to give him all the affirmations, the positive affirmations that I can, to make sure when he go in the classroom, you good, because I know you outnumbered. You the only about, then he was about the second black kid in the class, but you outnumbered. So I gotta make sure, baby, listen, that skin is everything. Your haircut is everything. Everything about you is. And I had a meeting with everybody. That ain't go well. It ain't go well at all. So
Hey, by all means.
we got up out of there, because
I mean, no, honestly, but even as a teacher, I mean, I had experience too with a boss. So it's not, it's sad, but it's definitely, it's a common thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's sad that it started that young. You know, it starts that young, even for
Yeah.
Nason and even other kids. It's
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
right.
crazy.
It's not stuff that we had to deal with.
It's-
It's right. Got called black and all that, but
Yeah,
from
I
our
mean,
own.
but it was
Yeah.
jokes. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
these kids
From-
be way
yeah.
too serious.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
not only are they way too serious,
Yeah.
but they serious and sensitive as hell at the same time.
Yes.
So it's like,
yes,
I don't know.
Absolutely.
These kids, these 2020,
a different breed.
these 2000 kids is just different.
Yeah.
So, going back to the classroom. Okay. Do you think, are you the kind of teacher that have, I know you won't be here or nothing, but are you the kind of teacher like that have like rubber bands? In my mind, I'd probably be the teacher that had like rubber bands and a brush, and for the girl or the boy that ain't brushed their hair this morning, or their mama and daddy ain't really have time. So let me tighten you up just a little bit to make you look okay. Like, do you ever do that? Cause in my mind, I would turn into a whole mom in the classroom. Like, oh no, come here, baby, come here.
Yeah.
Are you that kind, or you just be like,
Not that. Like, okay, if their hair was messy, yeah, I would do it if I definitely had like a brush, but I don't keep it on me. But if I they needed it, I would do it definitely.
Okay.
But I'm more of the type that if I see like, this is terrible, some kids come in, slob on the side of the mouth, and you know, roll straight out of bed and just ashy, and I'm like, okay, go in the bathroom, go wipe that off. Here you go. Here's some lotion. You know, not like at all being
Yeah.
mean, but just we
but
gotta
you
keep our
give you a
babies
kick
up.
in,
Yeah.
in the classroom for the just in case kids that okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that kind. But yeah, I'm
That's
definitely,
cool.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, that's cool because it just, I can't imagine, especially now, I can imagine how hard it is in a classroom to just be. Oh my God, everything is just recorded and everything. It's just hard to just be. I can almost imagine how many conversations you hear walking through the hallways and in the classrooms, and at lunchtime the kids just flabbing, talking about this person and that person and this person. He ugly, she ugly, da 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 this and da 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 that. Do you ever just be like, watch your mouth?
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
be like that.
Yeah, I would have to check them a lot. It was usually mainly the boys and the girls, but I think sometimes it was jokes. But right, it's like we don't do that, we don't play like that here. Or it was because the guy liked the boy, liked the girl, and the girl liked the boy, and they didn't know how to say it to each other. But yeah, they definitely would do that a lot. And right, every now and then you had a couple that would cry because they would take it to heart. But then but I would definitely be the teacher to cut into them like, we don't do that here, you know. And I would have to pull that girl aside or that boy aside, like how you did your baby. You're beautiful the way you are. Ain't nothing wrong with your skin. Ain't nothing wrong with your hair. So things like that. But yeah, it happened often.
That's what's up. So, okay, you said eat breakfast. That's number one that y'all need, that we all us parents need to make sure we do before we get these kids out. Eat breakfast. What else? Like wash your face, brush your teeth. What else? What would be like the prep for the night before?
Ooh, I think for me, I would say like even like pulling clothes out. Try to like not fix lunches fully, but kind of get them ready. I guess just like in the habit of also like how we talked already about like brushing your teeth and all that. You can do that at night too, and just kind of train your child like both times. Okay, you do it at night, you do it in the morning. Just little things like that. You can use affirmations, morning, night, either or, and even that would be a thing that kids can, you know, speak to themselves or over themselves, as we would say as church people.
That's
Well,
something that I would like to be consistent with as far as like sending the kids off every morning, to make sure every single morning we do this affirmation every single morning. We do wake up and pray, but just like something to just get us going. So something good and quick to get us going and up out the door. So
And that's a good one. You said prayer. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, this one thing that I wanted to touch on. Like, I don't know how, I know it's a touchy subject, but I don't know how soon like girls start their menstrual now. But in my mind, I was just like, I think this is a good topic to talk about too. Like sending the girls to school with a bag, a purse, and make sure that they have their necessities, because that's the worst coming on at school is the worst
Yeah.
of the worst of the worst. It's
Yeah.
that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's very embarrassing. When I first started, I came on in school. Thankfully, my best friend at the time, my best friend Sharita at the time, she had my back, baby, because I'm like, I just felt so warm. Like, what is happening? And it was right after lunch. I remember this day like yesterday. And I didn't have, I was very unprepared. But thank God my friend, she had me. But I had to slip that in. Like, I don't know how it is for, elementary students now, but sending the girls to school with the just in case bag is a plus, I think.
No, I think that definitely matters because that's kind of traumatizing, honestly. Even if that happened to you like that. But yeah, because they do start at different ages. Like some kids, they're starting earlier and earlier.
And I'm running around like, what am I supposed to do about my panties?
Yeah,
what am I supposed
know.
to do about my?
Yeah.
I'm so unprepared and very embarrassed. Like, what do I do?
Yeah, I think. I think it's important, like you say, luckily you have the friend to help you out. But I definitely think it's important for moms to or even teach their daughters, like teach them as well, but double check, pack them some pads, like you said, some wipes and some things, and also talk to them about it. Like my mom, luckily, thank God for my mom, she told me, early on, and I think she told me too early where I remember, but by the time it happened, it was like, it was years down the line, but like, talk to your kids, explain to them what's going on, but keep like you said, keep a little bag in your backpack. Even email the teacher. Like I had a parent this year in 2nd grade, I had a parent message me and say, my baby, she's been a little sick, but we went to the doctors because we're trying to stop her cycle from coming. But if, she gets sick or, if you see her asking to go to the bathroom, I'm like, absolutely. But even that, communicating to the teacher as well, that's important. So they know. Not because they want to be in your business, but that way they know how to help your child.
Yeah. And they on standby. Like,
they on standby. We ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it create like y'all confident in each other, and y'all look, Miss such and such, can no. So we already building a relationship, so that you can come to me with all if your friend don't got nothing, Miss such and such best get you what you need, Miss Collins.
Yep, I had a 5th grader do that actually right before school was ended, and she was like, I need to go to the bathroom. I don't have it. I'm like, I got you. And I slipped her my little bag. Go to the bathroom, just bring it back. So nobody even knew what was going on.
And that's something she gonna always remember.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she saved me. She saved my life that day.
Ooh, but and it's like, and they come sometimes, like, not being graphic, y'all, but like y'all know, sometimes it shows up and you don't even know, like, oh, okay, it's here, And for kids, I'm sure that's the worst.
And in school, you don't have mommy right there, so it's like, what do I do? I'm panicking. Oh my God!
And you got kids around.
Yeah. And it's important to tell your daughters, like, because it does carry a smell, so it's important to tell them how long that you should go with this pad or tampon, whatever you allow your child to use. It's important that you give those details too, because
yeah, that's a good point, definitely.
I think that's it. Is it any like hairstyles or clothing that is distracting to kids? Like, is beads and stuff distracting to kids, and barrettes, do that keep, it's especially for you teaching kindergarten, it's hard for them to pay attention anyways, so do that play a role in anything in the classroom, not distracting for real? Or
I mean, barrettes were fine. I think it's when the beads were definitely, they were like just kind of loud sometimes, especially because we had like chairs, like how, the ones we're sitting on, and when they walk in, every time they move, you hear it, they get up, they hit the chair, and it's like, so that could be a little distracting, but I know, they can't, it's their,
I just wanted to know, because I know kids' attention spans just be anybody moving, anybody doing anything. They just be like, pay attention.
Yes.
Get back on task. Okay. I And I think that's pretty much it. I think we went through everything. Okay, how do you prepare as a teacher? Like, you'll get up in the mornings. When do you even start school? Like, this show, have you started?
No, I go back for myself the week, the following, not this week, the week after, Monday after I start, and then the kids go back the same week too. So I go back to school for me and back into the schools to teach at the same time. Yeah.
So what level you trying to get up to as far as degree?
Oh Lord, I am. So this is really my rundown. I think I really, because I've been in 4 years already. Honestly, I'll be surprised if I make it another 5. Not saying make it. If I stay another 5 years, I'm wrong. I love what I do, but I definitely believe my path is going to cross somewhere else.
Okay.
So K through 5 is what I'm doing now. I don't think I'm going any higher, and I can also teach 6th through 8th grade social studies if I want it.
Okay.
But I think I'm looking more towards psychology. I think I want to do that next. So as soon as I'm done, I'm going right back to do that. But yeah.
So if you did psychology, would you still be in a school, like as a counselor or something, a guidance counselor or something?
I would love to be.
Okay.
I would love to be.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't think of that, but yeah.
But because I'm just like, well, you already in education, so I don't know, it just kind of makes sense.
I would love to do that.
Yeah. But yeah, so how do you prepare, like, in the mornings for these kids? Because I know these kids, everybody coming with their different personalities and all their problems from home and bringing them to school, and it shows in their attitudes and So how do you prepare mentally every morning as far as being a teacher? Is your get-ups like long? Do you get up early so that you can be well prepared, or are you the kind that just get up about 30 minutes, an hour before, slick your hair back and be out the door, or you need your time before you step in there?
So honestly, I kind of do both. In the beginning of the year, you kind of start out early and you getting everything done, but as you get a little more familiar, you recognize that, okay, I can cut the time. But so I do, like you was talking about your kids, praying, number one, because I gotta pray. I gotta definitely talk to God and stay connected, because if I don't, ain't nobody safe. So
hey,
that's number one. And honestly, even on my drives on the way, I listen to like sermons. Like, y'all know I'm not I listen to sermons. I pray, just things like that, because it really helps me to keep my mind focused. And y'all know, not perfect by any means, but that's just something that helps me out. So another thing, like you said, just keeping in mind the babies and the personalities. And once you learn their personalities, you learn to juggle a lot better. Coffee, I definitely need coffee.
So you are coffee.
Now I am. Okay. I was never until I became a teacher, but yeah, coffee. I guess too, just making sure that I'm just open for whatever, staying calm and just full of love. Because like you said, never know what these kids are coming from or where they're coming from at home. And so many kids, come up to you randomly and they'll just start talking to you about, things that's going on. And a lot of times just being loving.
And I can see that all day, because your spirit is just so calm and pleasant. Y'all, what y'all see on camera is really her. Like, it's not, like, she always calm spirited, and she always very, I don't know, her she just gives serenity all the time. Like, it's peaceful all the time.
Oh, thank you.
Since we was kids though, like, she never now we have our talks and we have our own personal stuff, but
absolutely,
she's never been, you've never been that kind. So,
and you've always been a fun, bubbly, sweet. That's always been Desi. Always been cool. Never changed up. She's always been just that person that I know. We don't even have to talk every day, but I know she's right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And our mama, that's what's crazy, because our mamas do the same thing.
They do.
Like,
they do.
We try to get everything in like when we see each other, we got to get everything in this one session, because we gonna go another 3 to 6 months without seeing each other again, but it's always love. It's always love as soon as we link back up. I love you. Oh my God.
Love you. I want to tell a story so they know. Like, I just want to tell y'all this, but I'm sure Desi don't remember. This is how far back we go. I remember one time, because our mamas was, they still, like I said, still sisters no matter what, like how we are. We were driving in the car one day. It was her mom driving, my mom and passenger, we in the back. And so I know she don't remember this because she was so little, but like, I think I had just started school myself, grade school. She was still in Head Start. That's how far back we go. And her mama asked her, she said, okay, we about to drive to somewhere. You want to go to school, or you want to stay home? You want to drive to school, go to school, or do you want to stay with us? Guess what she said? She wanted to go to school. So auntie, her mama, dropped her off at Head Start. I went by myself with my mom and my auntie, and we went, you know, about
No,
our
I
business.
don't remember that. That's
No, but
crazy.
that's how far back we go. Like, it's been that long. So, yeah, but like I said, she ain't never...
I can't believe I didn't want to stay with you.
I know, I was so hurt. I still
Crazy.
remember this. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
That's crazy. I will always pick you.
No, I know. I was like, that's funny though. I'm like, damn. I was like, it's really, I remember this, and it's been so long ago, but it's like, that's how long, like longer than
Yes.
that. You know, our whole
Yes.
families.
Yes. We go way
I throw that in
back. In the hood. We came a long
We
freaking
did.
way.
We did.
Oh my God.
did.
We really hood babies,
Yes.
y'all. We nice, but we
Right?
hood
People don't
babies.
believe that though when they see us. That we really, yeah, we are Detroit made for real.
Like, for real, Detroit. Detroit made, no, for real. And we came a long way. I'm so happy for you.
Thank
Because you out here popping. You popping. She ain't all out here, but she popping in her own way, like just to be able to go to school for all of you. I can't go to school and listen to nobody, okay? I need, if I go to school and listen, it has to be something hands-on. That is pure determination. Like, you, hats off to you. And you still going.
Thank you. No,
And
that
you
means
still
a lot.
going. And you do it all gracefully. I ain't never seen you all hung up and
Woo.
stressed out or none of that about school. So, yeah, you do it gracefully. And, yeah, I love that for you.
Thank
I
you.
really do. And it fits you. It fits your
Thank
whole
you.
personality and all that. I love that for you.
No, you read my mind. I was thinking the same. I said it's crazy because like we came from the same. Like I said, we hood babies for real. But like I love that like we've never been in competition. That's one thing I can say about you. We've never been in competition with each other. It's never been. I don't like her. It's always been nothing but love. Even like from afar.
Our mamas
nothing
ain't
but love.
raise us like that.
They didn't, and it's
They
like
didn't
they
raise
don't.
us like that.
They did not.
It's strictly on pure love.
Yes.
It ain't never, heck, you know.
And even you, like, you know, getting married, happily married. Let's throw that in there. Happily married, 3
Okay.
beautiful babies, you know, business. And I, like, this is not it for you. Like, business, I see it. Like, it's funny because I was thinking about you the other day when you told me. And I was like, she fits the business. Like, that is her. She don't have some business with the nest. Like, not one, but, like, many. You know what I'm saying? You and your husband dipping in it. And I see that on you. So, please, keep going.
Come on,
Keep
prophesy
going.
to me.
I got you.
Don't
No, for
even
real.
turn this into a service
I
because
was
it
like,
can
I wasn't gonna say
It
nothing.
can go real.
I know. I wasn't gonna say nothing because I'm like, I ain't trying to make a churchy on the thing and get this going. But no,
No,
for real,
it's okay. God is
I
first.
see it.
Everything.
I see it. Get ready for it, and I see it.
Thank you. I receive it. Thank you. I love you and thank you for coming. And y'all make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe to the Cosmo Talk page. If y'all see Miss Collins, don't give her no hard time because if she had to call me, parents too, if she had to call me,
No, for real.
it's gonna be chitty chitty bang bang. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Peace. I love y'all. And yeah, bye. See ya.
Gritty on the beat.
Okay, so from this point on, we always come and giving. Always the one and never the deuce. Okay, let's get into this. Cosmo Talk. Cosmo Talk, make your curls go pop. Nails on, give it in the face on, y'all. Cosmo Talk, make your curls go pop. Nails on, give it in the face on, y'all. Cosmo Talk, make your curls go pop. Nails on, give it in the face on, y'all. Cosmo Talk, make your curls go pop. Nails on, give it in the face on, y'all. I'm just saying.